Yes, people, much love and respect. Welcome back to the Nick and Dan podcast, the World Cup special. This time, this episode will feature the Haiti national team coming from the CONCACAF region, where we're talking about it was a David versus Goliath World Cup zone with three big Central American teams. Most people right after the Haiti team going into that last phase of the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying stage, and they fight and win against the odds. Now we're sitting here talking about the Haiti national team since 1974 was the last time they made it to the World Cup. I think Haiti, was the first Caribbean team to make the World Cup. So they're in it again this time around. What a wonderful story. Daniel, to be talking about 80 of being in the World Cup, and the Reggae Boys are not in it at this moment. But can we give this 80 team a lot of credit? A team that who fight them socks off, who fight to get into this round and don't have a local league running in their country at this moment because of so many, political issues. There's no real stable league running at this moment in Haiti. But we saw they pick a team and with one local base player in that camp as well. What a story to be talking about at this moment.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful to see our Caribbean brothers make it to the World Cup. I remember when I was living in New York and I was living around Rockaway Parkway in Brooklyn, New York, and I used to go to the park and I used to play a lot of football with the Haitians. Haitians play. I used to play a lot of football and they love Jamaicans. So I'm gonna definitely rooting for them when they make it to the World Cup. But to see where they come from, last time I saw them in the Gold Cup, and they have a lot of French players that play in the French league. You get what I'm saying? I know they just got Bellegarde that play for Wolves. Wolves, I think he's definitely one of their outstanding player right now. I've been watching him in the Premier League, and he's a very good player. But to see where they come from, they rank 83 in the world. Jamaica rank 71. So it's not about where you rank in the world, but it's about what you able to do on the field. And as you said, they don't have a national league in their own league in their country right now currently. So and they're still able to full 11 players on the field and a couple players on the bench and still able to fight the fight and make it to the World Cup. And I have to give them a big respect for that. You get what I'm saying? Something I wish we Jamaica could have done.
Yeah, when you look at the performances in the regional competition in the CONCACAF, we're talking about the Gold Cup. I think when you look at maybe the last three Gold Cups they played in, they failed to make it out of their group, but they managed to get out of a group with Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Honduras. Nobody gave them any, favoritism of getting out of that group. So I just think that they've been failing miserably, in the local region tournament, in the World Cup, but they really, pick a squad. They really did a very good preparation. And I think a lot of credit should go to the coach, Sebastian, as well, a very unknown coach. Not many people know a lot about this coach as well. So, looking at it, man, where they have Scotland, Brazil, and Morocco in the group stage, I think it's just go out there, play for your country, play with a lot of pride. Look what happened in recent times when they were in the World Cup as well. They were in Group 4 against Italy, Poland, and Argentina, and they lost against Italy 3-1. They lost against Poland 7-0, and they lost against Argentina 4-1. So let's see if this time around they can get even a D or a
Yeah.
W, versus Scotland, Brazil, or Morocco. But a lot of Asian fans in the Miami region, they should be happy. And a lot of Asian are here in the US as well, especially in Florida region. They will be coming out in their numbers. And I think they should be a bunch of proud Haitian fans as well that come out, support the national team. And I don't think you can really ask for support. They will come out. If you look at the Gold Cup, they have always support their national team. They always come out in numbers. So why not? be here on the big stage, the global event of the FIFA World Cup. You think Haiti can really represent the CONCACAF region, also the Caribbean region at a very high level?
Yeah, I think definitely their first game are gonna be against Scotland in Massachusetts. I think that's in the East Coast side, and the second game against against Brazil
Brazil,
is gonna
Philly.
be in Philadelphia. I think definitely I should see a lot of support for them because, as I said, there's a lot of Asian in the East Coast area, New York, Philly.
And they
So
will
I
play Morocco in Atlanta as well.
in Atlanta as well. So I definitely gonna see a massive, massive crowd for them in the stadium. I know they're gonna come up against Morocco, which Morocco fans is really, really a huge
Yeah,
fan base.
yeah, huge fan
Brazil,
base, huge.
Brazil as well. So I think definitely they're gonna
I
be
think I
one of
think they're going to
those.
get I think they're going to get lost in that Brazil crowd.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. But for sure, definitely they're gonna have a lot of support. But I think out of all those three games, I think they can give Scotland some trouble. But let's see how it goes. You get what I'm saying? But I'm
Yeah.
very proud that they're coming from such a far and make it to the World Cup. But it's gonna be a joy to see what they can do in the World Cup.
Yeah, cause their qualification round, they only lost against Honduras. If you look at it, no, and they lost in Honduras 3-0, but they managed, to get a 3-3 draw in Costa Rica. That was a massive point as well, and also getting a point. I remember this national team been playing all around the Caribbean region. They not played none of these games in their country because of the political issue. So they have to be playing on neutral venues. But everywhere they go, is either in Curacao, the people came out. The Haitian is either in Grenada, wherever in these small islands, the Haitians turn out. So I think they should be proud. But we're looking at some important players. We saw Wilson Isidor scored against Everton at the El Dickinson Stadium. He's a massive recruitment for them as well. And you touch on, the Bellegarde, the whole Hampton player as well. We saw him pick up an hamstring injury at, I think, at United as well. But these two players will bring a lot to the party. But the Isidor, Wilson Isidor, he is a natural goal scorer and he's someone that will partner up, I think, with Nazon, one of the veteran player for it as well. Looking at it, man, Bellegarde and also Wilson Isidore. How did Haiti manage to get these two players over the line?
Yeah, I never know that he came from Haiti because he have a French background. I think that he's a good striker. He started off the Premier League very good for Sunderland, then he kind of fall off a little bit, and then Bradbury come in and take over from
Yeah,
him. But he's definitely still coming off the bench. He do what he can do. You get what I'm saying? But I think he's a very good player to have up front. You get what I'm saying? Someone who can play after the defender as well. So I think he's a very good, very recruitment for them. You get what I'm saying? And he's young, he's just 25. You get what I'm saying? He's
yeah,
gonna be 26 this year in August. So still a very good young prospect. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
he have yet to play any game for 80. I think he played two games so
Yeah, he
far,
played he
score
played
one
a few
goal.
games. Yeah, he played a few games for Haiti as well in some friendlies game as well.
Okay, so
Yeah, 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 yeah.
but definitely one thing I realized with the Haitian team, they definitely can use that French market and get some players.
it's
You
it's
get what
a
I'm
big
saying?
it's a big market for them. Just like the reggae boys use up, the
England.
diaspora in England with the Windrush. So I
Yeah.
think with what happened with the slave trade and stuff like that, I think Haiti can always fall back on the French players because of the colonial issue. And I don't think a lot of Haitian, I don't think the Haitians really need a direct visa, to go to France. And maybe need something else, but I don't think they really need a direct visa to get to France as well. So it's always, a market that they can dip into, and I think they manage to really get some very good players over the line. They have players across scattered in Europe playing
Mm-hmm.
some very good league.
And next thing, we as Jamaica, the reggae boys, we have to be careful because end of the day, we see Curacao went out and get players from Netherlands. Haiti's have their French market. We have to be very careful have these teams constantly creeping up behind us and we're not making the right decision and constantly dilly-dally around. So we have to be careful. Haiti, Curacao, now these two teams make it to the World Cup over us because they have the same market where they can just go and get players from different places are able to bring back and make their national team better. So we have to be careful because look at this team was behind us. Like we was the one that to be the force of the Caribbean, and look what happened. You know?
Curacao and Haiti. Two, like, I don't think we could even imagine this. Curacao and Haiti make it to the World Cup. Not any disrespect. Not any disrespect. I'm really proud of what Haiti and Curacao did. But as a Jamaican, you will never even think of this in your wildest dream that two Caribbean countries made it to the World Cup, and none of them are Trinidad or Jamaica. So we see that the football landscape have changed massively in the Caribbean. So can't wait for the next Gold Cup because I want to see what this Haiti team can do. As I said, it's around the last 3 or 4 campaign. Haiti didn't make it out of the group stage in the Gold Cup. So many people, looking at them going to this last phase in the CONCACAF region was like, nah, I don't think they could even manage to get out of a group with Costa Rica, coaching by the big bad, Miguel Herrera, the Mexican coach, having Keylor Navas in goal as well. Look at that team that Costa Rica can put out on the field. So one of them think, Haiti did their preparation very well. And I think they execute the plan very well on the pitch. And on the day, they go out there and they fight for every single result that they got. And I think that one half game that they played against Honduras, where they lost 3-0 in Honduras, I think they just came up short. It was just a bad day for them at the office. But others some that they played very well. So we're looking forward to see, players like the Bellegarde, Isidor, Derek Etienne Jr., Placide, Nazon, all these players have been around the blocks for the last decade and a half, especially Placide, the goalkeeper playing in France, at this moment playing for Bastia. Yeah, so these players, man, they're all over the place. For Haiti, they have players in France, they have played in Switzerland, in the USL, I think in Ireland, one of those countries. Also in Belgium, in Switzerland, in Turkey, in Iran, the MLS. So they have players all, and they also have a player that play for LDU Quito. That's a team in the Ecuadorian Premier League as well. So this 80 team is all rounded, man. But people, bless up on yourself. Thanks for the feature as well. Bless up to my Haitian brothers. There's so many Haitian in Jamaica at this moment. Coming to the country to look for better after their life of what is happening in their country. So bless up to all the Haitian fans right across the world. If you're watching this anywhere you are, much love and respect. Give us a like and give us a subscribe. Help grow with us and we will grow with you as well. So much more. We will definitely cover the Caribbean teams, the CONCACAF teams, much more often in this FIFA World Cup, especially we're coming back with the Haitian national team, especially that big game coming up in Philadelphia versus the Brazil national team as well. So people, we are out. Like up the video and subscribe.